What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Smplbuilds. I'm going to show you guys how to do some custom DIY door cards. Check it out. So as some of you may have seen, I recently gutted completely the rest of my Fiesta ST, and it looks crazy right now. They're completely stripped there. Completely stripped the bottom, took the spare out. I decided to take the doors off. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do back here. It looked kind of cool, but I think we can cover it up. So check this out. This is going to be around $80 to do. You guys can do this. It's going to be pretty simple, pretty easy. They're going to be pretty bare bones, nothing crazy, nothing technical. So this is pretty much everything we're going to be using today, aside from some stuff to cut this Plasco light. But speaking of that, this is Plasco light. I got this from my local Lowe's. This is a 28 by 30 inch sheet. It's pretty stiff. It's a little wobbly, but I think it'll be perfect. When we have those pins in it, it'll hold it real nice and tight. A couple of these push fasteners. These are actually Ford push fasteners. I got these also from Lowe's. As you guys can see, hopefully you can catch that part number there on that slow-mo clip. So these are Hillman push fasteners, and I got 6 double packs. So we have 6 for each side. Some cardboard here. We're going to be using that for our template. We're going to make our template first on our door. Then we're going to cut it out, mark all the holes on the cardboard so we can transfer that right onto the plastic, and then we're going to cut that out. And then this Tuffix stuff here, when we peel this off, it should be clear. I'm going to leave it clear for now, and then in the future we can wrap it. You can wrap it whatever color you want. You can match it, you know, your car. You can wrap it with felt, cloth, whatever you want. Cool designs. So that's the cool part about this. You can customize it and make it match your car and your style. So if you guys saw my Instagram story the other day, I stripped this all down. It's pretty simple. It's a couple clips, some Phillips heads, nothing crazy. But we do have to remove this rear stereo. I may put it back in, but I think for simplification, remove this rear stereo. Nobody's sitting in the back here anyways, and I tested it, faded all the way to the front. You can't really tell the difference. So we're gonna take the stereo out with 3 T20 Torx bits. I think it's T20. Phillips head, this door handle is gonna come off, and the window switch is going to be covered. So they're going to be not functional. It's going to be quick, easy, simple cover, and I don't see the need for them to be functional anyway. So you can always use the outside handle, and I can always use the window switches from up front. So I'm going to remove this stuff, get this thing ready, and we're going to make our template. What we did here is just zip tied this door handle, took the door handle off, just zip tied this in place, and now let's start making a template out of cardboard. All right, so rough template right here. We got our push pins pushed into where the holes are going to be, and now I'm going to shape out some of the lines of my cardboard. We're gonna line it up to the top, close to the edge. So we're just gonna mark the holes, drill these holes out on the Plasco light, and then hopefully we can see if it fits up, and then I can draw a new line when it's on the door to see where it actually needs to go. So as I was putting this in, I noticed a minor setback. We're gonna have to get some bigger push clips right here because when I drill those holes, they're the same size. They're a little smaller than the holes behind it, so the clips aren't really holding. I'm gonna have to go and get some bigger clips of this. Now I'm gonna take my Sharpie. I'm gonna run my line along here. I'll probably go 4 corners, and then I'll mark a dot here, mark a dot here, and then I'll use a straight edge to get a straight line there, and then do the same thing here, and then I'll just make my curves and my corners rounded. So I'm gonna mark that out now. I'll show you guys how I do that. Hi, Money.
The saga begins. My eyes is the photography lens. Properly push pens and show quality gems. The harvest be grim, but yo, maybe tomorrow we win. If we follow the trends and keep count of the dollars we spend. I want a mahogany bin. I want lottery in. I want property friends. Plus my hobby is skins. If I can sloppy and sin, then my prophecy ends.
This is where we're at right now. We got our curves marked out. I tried to do it as best as I can by hand, and then I left the straight edges just as 2 marks. As you can see that mark right there, and it leads to that mark right there. So I'm going to connect those dots. That straight line leads to this straight line. So I'm going to connect these dots with a straight edge, and then we're going to cut it out.
Continue like a saga do, bringing you the drama to allow you that the chronicle was just.
My last wife with 20 million, so familiar like Tukey Williams, I'm in the building. My conversation is cash money, I fly private, rarely do I have luggage. Riding through the ghetto where I'm from, the kids love me. Every day I'm rocking shoes, I know they want to touch me. Repercussions mandatory when you mention mine. Every time I step on the line, burning like a candle in Versace sandals. My persona on the camera, that's just how it's handled. Put me in, coach, I'm going to the paint. Ran a couple tour days and took me to the bank. Mark my words, I know you're broke, I see it in your face.
All right, it's all cut out. Looks pretty good. We got full-on template right here. I don't know how well you can see that. Some fuzzies on the sides, so just take a file and file down the sides, and it'll look good as new. And this thing will look pretty professional. So we're gonna file this down. We're gonna throw it back on and see what it looks like. Still need to make some minor adjustments here and there, but man, check that out, guys. All in like 2 hours. That's not bad at all. Comes down, drops down the edge, comes up and around the corner, curves around here. Let's see if it shuts. Perfect. I'm finding out now that this piece is gonna probably rattle a lot when the car's on and I'm driving. So right there, as you can see, when I push this in, it pushes against that. So I think I'm gonna try to break that plastic tab off carefully, and then I'll be able to reach this bolt right here. You can see that one. And then I think if I push this in, I'll be able to take that bolt out and put that into there so it's really secure. So let's see if I can pop that off and drop this in here.
Rest in peace, having paint your shirt. For niggas trying to take my worth. But you know.
From the mud to the marble. It ain't 100 million no more. I shoot for 3 and coach, I'm going to the paint.
Okay, so that worked perfectly. That is snug as a bug. That's not going nowhere. Moving over to this piece right here. We broke those tabs off, and we're gonna drill a hole and put another push pin right through here. I'm using a 5/16 drill bit, if you were wondering. Pretty stoked on how these turned out. They look really good. I got to do a couple more things, finishing touches, and crank out that other one. I'll throw that one on, and I'll show you guys how they look.
The names change, the game remain the same. How one came to reign on his claim to fame. No stopping this, I'm dropping this where they're popping this. And when the topic gets topicless, then I'm writing the apocalypse. So all hail the honorable, microphone phenomenal. Persona is invulnerable. Trust me, son, I continue like a saga, bringing you the drama to allow you that the chronicle is just
That's a wrap on these $80 DIY door cards. Not done with them yet. Follow my Instagram to see what I do with them. I'm gonna wrap them. I don't know what color yet, but that's pretty much the premise on them. Hopefully this gives you guys motivation to do them. Smplbuilds is all about keeping it cheap, doing it yourself. You can have fun with your cars, modifying them on a budget, but also make it look good and do a good job. I didn't find anything on these door cards for 4-door Fiesta ST, so maybe this is the first time that someone's doing this, so now this information's out there for you guys. Hit that subscribe button. We're trying to pass Acura in subscribers, so we're getting there. I think we can beat them. Acura, we're coming for you. Watch your backs. So that's pretty much it. Leave any questions you have in the comments. I'll be sure to answer them. I'll catch you in the next one.